Fuck off, Stephen A. You bitch.
Oh shit, boys, it's happening.
3, 2, 1. We live.
Alright. ZBD Sports. Back
Yes,
at the new location. Yes, sir. First episode. Been back for a little while, but just getting the new spot set up and everything. Just wanted to take a little bit of time to make sure everything looked perfect the way we wanted it before we came in here, and it's looking solid for sure. And yeah, we're a good spot in the NBA playoffs. Conference semis just wrapping up, going into conference finals, and only about 3 weeks until, not even 3, like 2 weeks until the finals start. So yeah, it's a good time. Good time in the NBA right now for sure. A lot of. The best games of the year right now for real. Like these aren't the games that you want to miss out on.
Well said. But let's get up into it, man. We'll dive up in second round a little bit. Talk about what went down there.
Start off with the Western Conference.
Might as well start off West.
The San Antonio T-Wolves series was definitely more competitive than the LA OKC series in the West. The T-Wolves took game one, right? I think T-Wolves took game one.
They did.
Maybe like game
we ended up watching it here.
3 or 4 or something. Yeah. So T-Wolves were putting up a good fight. Ant-Man was looking good, but that Spurs offense. Spurs offense and defense, man. Like they had 4 or 3 people putting up almost like 2 people, Castle and Wemby putting up 20 a game, and then Fox 18 and Harper 15 a game.
Almost 7 players, double digits. That's classic San Antonio basketball. When you think about it. Going back to fucking, Tim Duncan and Tony Parker days and Greg Pop. That's just,
They just had
San
a
Antonio
lot of
basketball.
role players that can. It's not even role players at this point. It's just they just got a lot of players that can come in and get their offense.
They can fucking get a goddamn max contract from Harper, for example.
Yeah,
we was touching on a little bit earlier, but that dude's solid. I like this one. I remember watching fucking. I think it was. I can't remember who San Antonio was playing against. But it was earlier this season. It was like really the first time or first chance I got to fucking like watch him, and I'm like, man, I like this dude game a lot.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just he plays good fucking defense, good passes, great shot selection. And he don't miss layups. Every time he get in that paint, like it's good.
He's a pretty good shooter too. He's got a nice touch. Yeah, bro, he actually had last night's game. Him and Magic are the only rookies to put up 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals in a playoff game. Only him and Magic have done that. So
anytime you're in a conversation with Magic,
yeah, bro. But like a lot of those stats that people try and pull up are like kind of like just random stats that like you can't really compare to a lot of people. But like a rookie coming into a playoff game, especially at Eastern, because I think it was the stat might have been conference finals, but I think it was just playoffs overall that a rookie got 25, 5, and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's definitely that's
a feat,
like, especially against the team that just won the finals last year and has some of the best guards in the league. Like to go out there and put up 6 steals and be the second leading scorer on the team for them last night. And he was playing great last series too, all series. So,
yeah. They do have the best guard in the league, though.
Who? Yeah.
No, wait.
Minnesota?
Oh, no, wait, no. Oh, he said, oh, yeah. Well, he's, yeah. Well, some of the best guards. I think I took it a little too literal. Because I'm thinking
best, who are you saying has the best guards?
Well, I was thinking you were saying like a combo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought you were saying like some of the best guards as far as like fucking Ant-Man and DiVincenzo. So that's why I was like, wait, hold on. You know what I mean? Like, one, yes, is one of the best guards, but the other, it was just, miscommunication. But yeah, no, I was but man, like I was saying before, bro, like nothing towards Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing at all, bro. But I just don't. He shoots bad a lot, man. Like in that series, he didn't shoot horrible, but I did look at his playoff percentages, and granted he did get hurt, but like he was shooting fucking a total of 43% from the field and 31 from three.
When they got to the conference finals the last few years, well,
even just in general this year.
What the stats right now, but yeah,
every year.
He's shooting a good amount better. But then it's this Spurs defense, man. Like it's kind of been this. It's kind of like, especially when Wemby's in the team, bro. It's kind of been their thing all year,
bro. But my thing is like, if you one of those guys, bro. If you one of those guys, like I said, I fuck with my boy. You know what I'm saying, Luka, and like and not even just you know what I'm saying, like compare anything like that, bro. But like when you like one of them niggas, it's like when you cut like that, like
you can go get a bucket on who,
right? Like you might shoot fucking.
Nobody's gonna stop you.
5 for 18, but you still dropping third, especially in an elimination game. Like to have him score or shoot is bad, but also it's hard because fucking he really don't have the best like supporting cast. You know what I'm saying? Jay McDaniels is like. That was crazy, the performance he put up against Denver. If you ask me, like that was, to average what he did against Denver, bro, like that's crazy because like I just didn't see that coming with him, especially after he went out and said nobody on the team could play defense and then proceeded to drop 30 on their ass. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, but then, bro, laid an egg, right? Laid an egg. Or either he laid an egg or he showed you what he really is by averaging 13, 14 points a game. And that series, especially when you are, in my opinion, arguably not supposed to be, not on paper, but like you arguably, the second best player on that team. And then, that leads me to fucking Randall, which, like I said, they should trade that nigga, man. They should get what they can get from him, bro. Because he's, 29, 30, if not already 30. He's not going to get better. If anything, you know what I'm saying, he's going to fucking become more injured, right? So it's not like out of nowhere, like he's going to, have this spectacular season. It's happened before, but I just don't. I talked to you before about it.
He's been in the league for a while at this point, and like I feel like Minnesota's gotten 2 Eastern like they've gotten a few pretty good runs out of him.
Yeah, but I just think, bro,
and like you come across this.
I just don't think. I think Cat is a better 13
fit. A game.
I think Cat was a better fit. We had talked about this before. I was like, I think they should have never traded those two. I think they were in a fucking rush. They hit the panic button, and they're like, we got to do something. Right, we know that Ant-Man is off limits. We're not fucking right. Everybody else is. You know what I mean? And
bro, because I feel like for a minute it was working out for Minnesota, bro.
I mean, I guess you can say.
I feel like it was because who did they come? They came across OKC last year and fucking Dallas the year before.
Yeah, but if you think about it, bro, the year they came across Dallas, they had the number 1 seed in the NBA. You know who they had on their team? Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, okay. Well,
so they were like 60-22 or something. Like they had a number 1 fucking record in the West, and they traded for him after losing to I think a 5th seed. Yes, they lost to a 5th seed because they played the Clippers the first round. Clippers were a 4 seed. Dallas a 5 seed. Dallas beat them, then beat OKC, then beat fucking Minnesota. But I think. I think after that they're like, we got to figure out something. Like we're on the edge of getting to the finals and
just
right. And they was like, we got to do that, and
just trading away a 7-footer who can shoot, and realistically, he can play pretty good defense on really every
yeah. I mean, in my opinion, bro, they're in every aspect.
He's younger too.
He's better in every aspect. He's a better shooter. He's a better fucking shooter. He's better in the paint. He just doesn't like to go in the paint. But when Cat goes in the paint, because of his length, because of his skill set, he can score. He can
give rebounds.
Defender, I'm gonna go with Cat. The only thing that I'm hesitant because Cat gets into foul trouble a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his only downside as far as defensively, or really realistically, he's not aggressive enough, and also he gets in foul trouble. Right?
I could say that. Yeah.
And so, but he makes he's a better free throw shooter than Randall. He's a better, like I said, 3-point shooter. He's a better ball handle. And I think he's a better passer. I think he's a better passer.
But ball handler, I don't know, bro. Cat's.
Bro, if Cat was more aggressive, he could average like fucking 30, bro. Yeah, if he really wanted to, bro, if he had the mindset of fucking Embiid or Jokic or one of those, like, bro, that nigga can. I think in my opinion, he can average. He has a skill set that, bro. Because I'm just looking like go back, you look at how he played his first fucking couple years in San Antonio. I mean, not San, but Minnesota. The second year he averaged 24 points a game. Coming out second year, averaging 24 and 12, and playing for Kentucky. I'm like, bro's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, the next best, whatever. But he didn't have that aggression, and it just never fucking.
He never has, bro.
Right, and that's the thing. Is like, that's his downside.
Yeah.
Certain players, Paul George is another one. Kind of going off topic as far as those teams, but Paul George is another one that has the goddamn skill set.
I was gonna say, bro, we got Paul George's name down here.
Oh, okay. I forgot. But you watch Paul George's game, bro. He has a skill set. He should kill. And then you look at, but
just the fact that Cat is 7 foot and he is talented, bro. Yeah. He does have a high skill.
But Paul George is 6'8", 6'9", and can handle the ball and move the way he does. Like, think 6'9", like, bro, you're 3-4 inches away from 7 feet. That's not really a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you standing next to a person that's 2-3 inches taller than you, sometimes you gotta have them motherfuckers turn their back to each other, right? So you can really measure it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that skill set that he has, bro, to be able to move the way he does, and it's just, the same with Cat. Like, Cat, like, this is the aggression. They don't have that aggression, but damn, we went from fucking.
We're still in this fucking. We just got into talking about Julius and Cat. But,
So
really, like, T-Wolves fucking. T-Wolves have a lot of young players they can build around still. Like, they traded for Ayo Dosunmu, and they saw what he could do in a playoff game, putting up 40. Fucking they still have their guy that they're never gonna trade. Man's always gonna be there. Jaden McDaniels is definitely gonna be there. We'll see if they can do something with Julius. See if they trade him this year and get something better for him now, or if they try and hold on. But yeah, after that game 1, San Antonio looked pretty fucking. There wasn't the T-Wolves won one more game, but I feel like all the games that the Spurs won were blowouts. Like, it wasn't a question.
No, yeah.
Well, because the other one that or I can't remember I think it was game 1, or if it wasn't, then it was the other game that no, I think it was game 4 or 3 or whatever. When the T-Wolves won their second game, Wemby got ejected for that elbow. You remember? I think it was game 4, dude, because I think San Antonio was up 2-1, Minnesota tied it 2-2, and then San Antonio won the next 2. So I think if Wemby's in that game, in that game 4,
San Antonio probably wins.
Yeah, they probably won 4-1. But so we'll talk about San Antonio a little bit more in the episode as they reach to play OKC in the conference finals.
Oh, and before we move on now, I gotta say I was quite surprised that Minnesota was able to pull it off against Denver. Just touching on that, I just say it real quick. I think that's the issue more on Denver. Denver has a problem.
Just didn't really look like Denver had fucking.
They got a problem.
They just didn't really look like they were
a problem there, bro.
It just didn't really look like they had as much effort. I feel like going into like just as much intensity.
Bad.
Yeah.
I mean, bro. McDaniels wasn't laughing. But he wasn't lying when he said nobody. I mean, you look at Murray, no. Braun, no. Fucking Aaron Gordon missed.
He wasn't healthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you have Watson and Jokic. So and then whoever else, Hardaway on the bench, and then Bruce Brown. Like they didn't have no defense. But it's just crazy with no Ant-Man. The way Minnesota was able to kind of dismantle Denver like that. Kind of surprised me, but also as far as Denver needs, or they gonna lose Jokic. I just at some point, he already hinted kind of retiring early before.
Jokic?
But you watch when bro plays, it's like he got no emotion for the game. You know what I'm saying? He just it's easy for him, but but also Denver hasn't done anything significant. As far as bringing a player in or anything like that since they won a championship.
Ever since they've
won, been complacent. Similar to Milwaukee. Milwaukee tried to win the thing.
They've kept the same team for the most part. They fired their coach,
which I thought that was a mistake.
Which they won with.
And they lose in the second round and the first round.
I don't think that
was a mistake.
I don't think that helps Jokic. Fucking, they just want to be in Denver as much just because he doesn't have Mike Malone, who was there when he won the championship. So, it'll be interesting to see
what happens there.
Yeah, because I
just wanted to mention that real quick.
Yeah, because just going into next year, the West is going to be just as competitive as it was this year. And going into the playoffs, Nuggets were still a 3 seed or 4 seed. So in the regular season, they were really good, but just kind of fell apart a little bit.
Yeah, they're one of them teams that can beat anybody, but also can lose to anybody. That's what I'm saying. They can beat anybody, but lose to anybody, right? They can go out there.
And they've also came across Minnesota a few times in the playoffs. So
it's kind of a rivalry going on with there. Minnesota's bested them 2 out of 3 times. Yeah. And, I think, if Denver's to play, OKC, or San Antonio, I think both of them would beat them, but I think Denver would be in a lot of those games, right? I think Denver would be just because of Jokic, right? Because of him being as good as he is. But that's what I'm saying. They weren't.
I don't know.
Only the last game they got blew out when McDaniels went off. But a lot of those games, Denver was in those games up until the last couple minutes. When they kind of stretched early, but Denver was in 5 or 4 or other striking distance, right? They were, but the defense was that bad, you know what I'm saying, that they couldn't overcome that. But I think they and you look at the regular season, they played good against Denver and OKC.
Yeah,
you're not. It's hard to blow out Denver. You may beat them.
Because a few weeks ago before Minnesota beat San Antonio, I was talking ahead a little bit, assuming that Denver was going to win, and I wanted to see Jokic and Wemby play against each other because I thought that would be the matchup of the playoffs, seeing reigning MVP going up against fucking 2-time D-Poise, that's a matchup, bro. If anybody's going to stop Jokic and if anybody's going to make him shoot bad, it'll be Wemby.
Well, that's what we thought. And then Rudy Gobert kind of did that. He didn't really. He still averaged 27.
He definitely was. He wasn't as efficient as he was though.
No, but I think that's all on, and some of that is on his teammates not being as efficient. So more he's not that type of player. He's a pass first big man, bro. But because he has great footwork and because he has high IQ, he's able to score. But he's a fucking like a point guard in a big man's body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not looking to score. He scores when he has to.
Find his teammates.
Right, like that's, you know what I mean, like he scored when he has to. But if you're gonna count on Jokic to be like a fucking damn Shea or a fucking, you know what I mean, Giannis as far as like score first every time, or Luka, you know what I mean, Luka's a great passer, but he's looking for a shot first. You know what I mean, then I guess it depends, but you know what I mean, like he's just not that type of. Or like Joel Embiid, you know what I mean? Like, he scores because he's that talented and because he has IQ, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He's not really that aggressive offensively unless he has to.
All right, bro. Let's slide over. Let's slide over into this OKC Lakers series, bro. Yeah. Not a ton to talk about, but I mean, AJ Mitchell was a surprise in this series for sure, putting up over 20 a game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was giving you all buckets. Shea, I mean, wasn't putting up as much as he was. He was 5 points short of what he was putting up in the regular season.
I give credit to Marcus Smart and fucking JJ Redick, whatever, Lakers strategy, because they kind of took, even though he averaged the most, but like SGA, like he had to fight to get that 22, 23 every game.
Yeah.
Especially the first game, when LA was in the game, most of the game, Shea had like fucking 9, 12 points at the start of the fourth quarter. Yeah. Finished with like 17. You know what I mean? Like, so they just, the others, like, you know what I mean, AJ Mitchell got off and
Chet
and yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and they shot good as far as 3 too. You know, fucking K-Sound, and they're a menace on defense. You know, OKC is fucking fantastic on defense. Yeah. And I knew with Luka, they didn't have a chance.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I feel like it was always gonna be a sweep. But I mean, brother.
Whoa. I'm not gonna say that. Calm down, brother. We're not. Calm down, Zach. Don't do that. Like, don't say it's gonna be a sweep. If Luka was there, there's no way that we wouldn't have got 1 or 2 of them games. You fucking crazy, bro. Cut it out.
I was saying without Luka.
Oh, okay, my bad. No, okay. Well, I thought you said with Luka, it probably would have swept in him like, whoa. Come on, man.
You guys probably would have taken 1 or 2 of them, but I would.
But you can't never doubt players, like, man, the greatness of players. It's the same with like fucking. Like really any sport, bro. I guess, I mean, like, you know, I don't really watch soccer, but you do. You know what I'm saying? But like when you have that type of player, that generational type, that type, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost, you believe, right? They have a chance. They always have a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything can go wrong. Like anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? And then you got that and say that player is getting the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just playing. It's just, and you gotta pay attention to him. You gotta guard him. And the next thing you know, this player is open. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I just think when you got those, I don't think, you know, LA would have won that series. But
when you got
as bad as Shea, Shea didn't play that good, so they had a chance.
I do get what you mean, bro. The whole season, Luka was fucking. He was leading scorer all year, and you know he's getting his assists as well. So. Yeah, if you have a player of that caliber, and they just got
LA was playing good, man. Towards the end of the season,
got Reeves back,
right?
And Brown was still putting up 23, 6 and 6.
I don't even think they played. Fucking
Rui was shooting
30 games together, bro. I was gonna say, think about that. Rui
was shooting his best from 3. He has all playoffs, bro. He was putting up 20 a game, 55%. So 3. I mean, the Lakers still had 3 players that were putting up 20-plus points a game. So,
but just imagine this, though. Just think about this, bro.
If Luka was there, I know you guys are definitely in a
not even situation. That, but just those. They never really got a chance to fucking build chemistry, really, bro. Like, they play. I don't even think they played fucking 30, 40 games together. Luka, Reeves, and Bron on the court together. Like, every time we said in the beginning of the season, LeBron wasn't playing. It was Luka and Reeves. And then Luka got hurt. Reeves got to playing good. He dropped that 50-point game. LeBron comes back. Then Luka comes back. And then Austin Reeves gets hurt again. And then he's out for a little bit. And then he comes back. And then
Luka gets hurt.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and Reeves missed a good portion of the season this year. Like, he was in and out of games. LeBron was in and out, obviously, because of, age and shit like that. And Luka in a couple games. But, like, they never really got that to get to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just thinking, like, when you have that three-headed, that monster, anything, especially the way LeBron was playing, in the first round against Houston. You know what I mean? Like, if he has Luka and a healthy Reeves, like, you got to think, Reeves didn't play any game in that Houston series, I don't think. Yeah. Maybe I think he played one.
I think he might have played the last two.
Okay, yeah.
Either
one or two.
I don't even
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But he's coming back after missing a month, so they're going to be patient, right? So I'm like, going into the playoffs, right, the way LA was playing, they're on a 12-game win streak, lost a couple, and then won 8 in a row. Again, after that, then Luka or Reeves gets hurt, and then a game later, Luka gets hurt, so they lose both of them, right? So, like, going to the playoffs, you have both of them three, like, even if Durant plays, it probably wouldn't sweep, but, it is what it is. OKC, I expected them to do what they did, but also we can't forget J-Dub didn't play either in that series, and that's a disrespect. We see that. And, what we're going to touch into later as far as the San Antonio and fucking OKC game, first game back after missing a little over, I think, a month, and he dropped 26.
Yeah.
He looked good. He looked like he didn't miss a beat.
He definitely did, bro. He still had an effective game against San Antonio last night. For sure.
He did.
Especially for being his first game back, and he played fucking over, like 40 minutes for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So yeah, and that shows me like he probably could, if that LA series, and that if Luka was playing or they were, maybe J-Dub is back in game 2 or 3 right in that series. But they knew that they were going to. I mean, like they had no reason to fucking rush him.
They didn't need him yet, bro.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
They were up 2-0 and
3-0 and 4-0. Like, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Especially once we went up 3-0.
And then he had damn near a week to rest too. So,
yeah.
So he's really had. Or did he didn't play the first round either? Did he? Or
he
did
played
he get hurt?
He played
did he get hurt?
I think
in the
2
first
games.
round?
Yep. So he missed almost a month. You know what I'm saying? Almost a month. But it probably would have been different if say if LA would have won those 2 games at home and it's 2-2 going back to OKC. I think he would have been on the report as questionable. Right? They probably would have waited. But it's someone, but they were expecting them to beat them anyway. So I kind of knew J-Dub was going to play. And it showed last night because, he played damn near 40 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
If not more. And, he looked good. But also, I did notice when I was watching that game, one of the commentators, I think it was Reggie Miller, had noted or had pointed out that he was kind of tugging on his right calf or hamstring. So that's something, and that was the one. That's not the one that he aggravated. It's the one that he aggravated before. And I know when you aggravate one leg or you pull a hamstring or whatever, you're using that other leg way more, right? See what I mean? So you putting more fucking stress on that leg, and then that leg's already not even 100%, and then now you come back and you're playing full. So I think that's something to watch for moving forward in the series, because if he doesn't play, I don't think they can beat him. I said previously before, I think I got OKC. I do have OKC in the series, but I think if J-Dub misses 2-3 games, I don't think OKC can win. Unless Shea goes fucking crazy. Unless he just...
San Antonio's just got too much offense.
Yeah. Too many to hit you with.
And, I mean, OKC's got really, really good defense, too. But if you take out J-Dub, I mean, he's one of their best defenders. And, I mean, it's just tough, bro, because, you have Chet. You have Chet and Isaiah Hartenstein, which are two great defenders down there, especially Chet. But Wemby's kind of taking this series personal. He's got a personal fucking vendetta against Chet. Mm-hmm. He does not want, I know he doesn't want to lose a playoff series to Chet. Especially when, he was taking last night personal with Shea getting the MVP award right before that game. Like, he was Yeah, he wanted to let the league know that he was fucking. I mean, bro. I think he's the youngest to put up 40 and 20 in a playoffs game. So
yeah, he was getting on.
He had the best game of. Like, I mean, granted it was in double overtime, so he had an extra 10 minutes to do it, but still to put up to put up 40 and 20 in a
crazy, bro.
Is
nothing, surprising to me out of that series at all. So I think, we should just go on to fucking, start over with another series that
start over with,
just
go over to the Eastern.
With another series that's kind of similar to what we've seen
with the Lakers.
But the only difference is they had kind of all their
both
players.
I was gonna say both teams, except I think OG got hurt like game 2 or 3. I think he was healthy for like the first 2, and then he got hurt in game 3. But
didn't Embiid miss game 1?
He did miss game 1, but he was healthy the rest of them.
Yeah.
So, I was not expecting Sixers to get beat 4-0, especially the way that they played the Celtics. They were down 3-1 against the Celtics, and then pulled 3 in a row. So they definitely had some momentum going into that. To that Knicks series, but the Knicks, just so hot offensively. They had a lot of. Just look at. Brunson was putting up almost 30 a game. Yeah. So he was
20 of them, and nobody 18, 16.
Nobody was stopping him. They had. Cat was putting up 16, 8, and 8. So he was facilitating, and Brunson. When you got Cat putting up almost a triple double and Brunson putting up damn near 30 a game, there's
tough.
The Sixers weren't really playing a ton of defense. And the Knicks defense was also shutting them down pretty well too. Like the Sixers didn't have one player that was putting over 20 a game. So
that was a big thing. Embiid, same thing. Wasn't healthy. I think he just played because he kind of had
wasn't 100%. But I feel like you got to have like Maxey only putting up 18 a game in this series. Definitely was a bit surprising to me. I would think Maxey goes for at least 25.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at this point Maxey is Joel is of course Joel is I feel like at this point Maxey's probably the face of the team, bro. Because Embiid's been there for a while, but he's kind of wouldn't say he's washed, but he's just dealing. He's just always dealing through injuries, man. And he's been the MVP, so it's like they know how good he is, but it's just whether he can be out there or not. And Tyrese is he doesn't really have very much injury history.
Max here and there, 4, 5, 6 games here, nothing.
I feel like for the most part, you gotta trust him and fucking make sure he's shooting at least 15, 20 shots a game. And if he's shooting bad, he's just got to know that he has the green light. And I don't know. It's tough because they had some other players putting up points too. Oubre was putting up 16, Paul George 15, and VJ Edgecombe being a rookie this year also putting up 12. VJ Edgecombe top I was gonna say top 3, but probably a top 5 rookie. Top 5 rookie this year. He was solid for sure.
Top 3.
You said
probably third best rookie. We got him.
Coop, Con, and him, Cooper, and Con.
I don't know what other rookie played as good as Edgecombe. Edgecombe played really good.
Dylan Harper.
Yeah, I still gotta get a nod to Edgecombe just because he was starting.
He was on better team. Edgecombe fucking...
A little bit better. It's not only... Okay, just because of the inconsistency from Paul George. As we've seen, 15 points in the first quarter.
He was also out for 25 games in the regular season for a gambling show or it wasn't gambling. It was something else.
Tested positive for something.
Yeah.
when he had like a random drug test. I don't know.
Okay.
It wasn't. Yeah.
But then he was out for 25 games for that. So I mean, but
it don't even matter.
It doesn't. They got their ass swept.
Paul, I mean, it's just
bro. In that game 4, man, in Philly, they beat them by fucking almost like 40.
Yeah, they did.
They were up by
Atlanta.
They were up by
same team in Atlanta. They went in Atlanta and popped them by. It was up by 60 at one point. I'm like,
crazy. Because it was, bro, the fact that New York had as many fans as they did in Philly, it was like, bro, like they had, like,
they traveled.
It was probably like 50-50, bro. And like, especially Philly being as much of a sports town as it is, like, how is Philly gonna let their fucking arena get invaded with fucking orange and green, bro?
Yeah.
Or fucking blue and orange.
Yeah.
Orange and green, I'm tripping. Yeah, blue and orange.
Yeah. Although crazy, I do think they're kind of more of a
Knicks, bro.
They're more of a fucking football. Right, like I think if it was like,
but the Sixers still
playoffs in NFL, bro, man. I don't think there's no way it's gonna be way more more fans. Philly fans.
I mean, you got Jalen Hurts, Saquon, AJ
they
Brown,
loved it. They fucking Eagles fans,
Carter, bro,
damn near the worst. I fucking hate Eagles.
I mean, the Eagles definitely got a fucking good ass.
They got a reason. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Won the Super Bowl 4 or 5 years before that.
Got Nick Sirianni's bitch ass. Is fucking
barely lost to fucking Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. So they've been to 3 Super Bowls in the last fucking like 7-8 years.
So they're just saying fuck you to the Sixers. They're Eagles fans. They're not Sixers fans.
I mean, literally,
if their ass is swept 4-0 by New York, they're fucking I mean, bro, what did I think Josh Hart said after Game 4? He said, "Is Philly even a sports town anymore?"
Yeah. So, maybe not basketball. They won't say that in football.
Oh yeah, especially nobody in New York.
The Giants, Giants got they may have a nice little uprising coming, but right now they can't fucking they can't say that and even fucking I guess baseball. It's kind of close with that, but
I mean the Phillies have been in the conversation for the last I feel like ever since they've had like Schwarber, fucking Bryce Harper,
and the Yankees are falling short. Mets suck. So basketball.
The Mets have been bad this year.
And Knicks, you know what I'm saying? They finally getting over, I guess, a hump, or it's been 51 years since they won a fucking championship. So
if they win a championship, dude, they're going crazy. The streets in New York are fucking gonna be in a riot, bro. That shit.
You gonna see some wild ass shit on TikTok or fucking Instagram, Facebook Reels, any of that shit. Like, you gonna see hella fucking crazy shit. They win the fucking championship, bro. Like,
might have to pull up to New York.
Bro,
shit,
man, maybe I'm
see what's up.
They wilding that. They partying for weeks. I'm telling you, bro. Partying. They talking so much shit, bro. It's funny as hell.
Or I mean, it wouldn't even matter who they beat, bro. If they beat fucking San Antonio, they're talking all that shit. How they beat Wemby, and if they beat OKC, they're talking all that shit about how they beat the 2-time MVP.
Yeah.
So it's
reigning champs.
Either way, reigning champs and fucking Shea. Yeah. Everybody fucking hates Shea in that bitch, bro. If fucking Shea goes down to New York this year, what? I mean, so we'll go into this next series a little bit. Because Knicks 4-0 over Sixers.
Not enough offense.
Yeah,
for Philly. They didn't have enough.
Yeah. And their defense, man. If their defense wasn't, I mean, bro, they were letting up 120 plus a game for like fucking 3 of them, I think, bro.
New York's good, bro. I mean, they're loaded, dude. Their offense,
they got nice offense, and the fact
from numerous away.
And the fact that, bro, I can't remember who I was saying this to, but I think this is their first playoff without Tom Thibodeau, right? This is their first playoff run with Mike Brown. And so Mike Brown's not fucking playing those starters like fucking super heavy minutes like Tom Thibodeau was, and they got a decent bench. Miles McBride was starting a little bit because OG Anunoby was hurt, but usually McBride's off the bench, Clarkson's off the bench.
Mitchell Robinson's off the bench.
Yeah, Mitch Robinson usually is off the bench.
So that's 3 good ones right there. Jose Alvarado,
Shamit was going off tonight.
Yep.
I feel like I got 1 or 2 that I might be missing, or like maybe 1. But so I mean, just the fact that they blew out the Sixers 4-0 in that, and not a ton of the games were super close. So I don't think Brunson had to play super crazy minutes. Where you go look at the last 2 or 3 years in the last in the conference semis, conference finals, when they have to play over 40 minutes, when their whole team is just playing crazy minutes because Thibodeau just didn't want to use the bench.
Everywhere it goes.
Yeah, so I was looking at that a bit, especially in this Sixers series, the fact that the Knicks starters barely had to play over 30 minutes in any of the games. And in Game 4, I don't think any of them had to play over 25 because they were just killing them. So I don't know. We'll see in this. Series against Cleveland if Cleveland's defense can slow them down a little bit. Cleveland 4-3 over Detroit, man. It's a tough way to end the season, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, this was the closest fucking conference semi series. Only one that went to 7. Hard fought series by both teams for sure. Game that I went to, unfortunately, at home, Cavs beat us. The first game that they won on the road, of course. Up by 9 points last 2 minutes or last 2:30.
Yeah, it's just tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, I mean that's the way the game goes. It's a game of runs, and you have to be able to put up points in crunch time. So, I mean the fact that it went to OT, just couldn't close it out. I think Donovan was clutch when he had to be in this series for sure, and so was Harden. Unfortunately, as much as I don't want to say it, he was just because he had a few games he might have had only 2 games where he didn't even put up 10, but he did I think the game that I saw him play, I think he put up 29. He almost had 30. So he had a few games over 20. He ended up averaging 20 over the series, which was solid. But I mean, they're big men. Mobley 16 and Allen 15, and Mobley also got 3 blocks a game over all 7. So that was big. I think their interior defense was definitely caught up to us a little bit later into the series. But that's also. I think that's just also us not being as. Duran. I think we all know what he was on, man. Just that shit was.
We don't know what he was on.
No, I mean, yeah,
He was on something. Wow.
It was tough to watch him play, man, because
the whole
season was just kind of what we're talking about with Cat earlier, just that fucking. Just that aggression, he was getting the pick and roll with him and Cade all season he was getting separation off that, and he was just
bro.
Yeah, but the pick and roll is just one. Just one example of it. Bro, he can get the ball and fucking just make his own space and get to the rim. He was doing that all season, putting up 20 a game. He had a 5-game stretch where he was putting up 30 a game. He was creating his own offense. He was shooting 8 to 10 free throws some game. he was getting down low in the paint, but I mean, just come the playoffs, yeah, the aggression just wasn't there, and it was hard to see. He was just getting bitched in the paint, man, and it was tough. But yeah, I mean that's kind of what you see in the playoffs, though. It's like you got to be able to hit shots. Really, it's I mean, yeah, like the big men definitely have a big part to do in it for sure. But I mean, what we're seeing, bro. Mitchell was putting up 28, Harden was putting up 28, and Cade was putting up 24. So all three of the leading scorers in the series are all guards. Wow. I mean, like you gotta be able to make the clutch shots. Is really it, and a lot of these Pistons Cavs games as well. The 3-point shooting was able to take games over a little bit as well. Like in that game that I saw as well, Max Strus being 6 for 8 from 3,
yeah,
like off the bench. Like that's a huge boost to them.
Even Shaw didn't have.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have anybody. I mean, we had Cade going for 24, Tobias going for 15, and Duncan going for 14. We might have had a few other people going over 10, but the fact that we only had one other person at 15 was like we need somebody else to be going for 20. We need another 20-point scorer, especially against the Cavs. I mean, the Cavs are a solid defensive team for sure, but I don't know. Okay. I mean, Duran's got to eat, man.
They pack the lane, bro. I'm gonna tell you, that's the problem, man. Look, that's why he has to develop a jump shot, or
I mean, he doesn't have a bad jump shot, consistently. Bro. Yeah, it's just got to get it going.
It reminds me of when Toronto won a championship and they played against Giannis, and Milwaukee had the best record that year. And they packed the lane against Giannis, but this is before Drew Holiday. This is before. I don't think they might have had Brook Lopez, but they didn't have a few players that they had when they won the championship a couple years later, but they didn't have those shooters or those players that can knock down shots when Giannis got in the paint and had to kick it out, right? Because, I mean, no matter how good you are, bro, and that's what I was kind of saying to you earlier, is like, when it's a 7-game series, when you're planning against this team.
Especially with both of our series with the 7, too.
Right. And
it's tough.
Well, even it's just, and you have 2 long defenders in Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. And Duran, yes, he's a good free throw shooter for his size, but he's not going to consistently knock down those 10 to 15-foot jumpers. And that gets them out of the paint. Yeah. They know what he wants to do. No matter if it's pick and roll, they're just going to switch and rotate their defense and hands up and put 3-4 people and have him. And y'all don't have, y'all not the best, 3-point shooting team.
Definitely not.
Right, so you don't have that consistent threat on the outside. Or consistent threats where it's like, okay, we pack the lane, we throw it out, kick it out. Cade is as great as Cade is. He's not a.
I think last year when we had Beasley,
that was exactly. That's a shooter.
I mean, the fact that he was coming off the bench for us last year. It's like we got Duncan this year, and Duncan is definitely he's definitely a good shooter for sure. But he is.
Beasley to me is a better shooter.
And I feel like he spaces out the floor decently well, but the fact that he's such a liability on offense and
defense. And Beasley's a better defender.
Yeah, and the offense or the defense just knows what Duncan wants to do. Unless somebody else is gaining all the attraction on offense, and we can kick an open look out to Duncan. That's the only way that he's gonna really get an open look, because the defense really does know what they know what he wants to do. So, I mean, he was playing better in this Cavs series than he was in the Magic series, because the Magic did match up better with us overall. And like our shooting really got exposed in that series. Like fucking nobody was putting up anything except Cade. Cade was Cade was putting up like damn near like maybe 30 like I think he was putting up 30 plus like over the whole series against the Magic because
Tobias played good too though.
I think Tobias had had 20 a game.
Yeah,
but I don't think we had anybody else over 15.
Oh yeah,
we might have had one. I don't know. No, I mean we probably didn't because Duncan wasn't playing good. Durham wasn't playing good. Asar wasn't putting up more than 15. He probably wasn't putting up more than 10. Jenkins wasn't it was literally Cade for 30 plus and Tobias for 20 plus was the only reason we got past Orlando.
And Franz not being there, bro.
Yeah,
you can't that's a consistent 16 or 20 a game from him every game. But I mean, the last he played, he put that dagger in y'all heart to go up 3-1. Right, the last time we seen him on the floor against y'all is when he hit that tough three with a minute and something change left to go. It was a 4-point game and then made it a 7-point game. You know what I'm saying? Then he had an ankle injury. Then he didn't play again for the rest of that series. So that's what I'm saying. Like y'all can't. I'm not saying that y'all wouldn't have won, but that makes a big deal. That's the second best player. He's he's far from a bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, friend, he's way better. No, bro. He's what the fuck I ever thought he was gonna be in the NBA.
I watched him in college, bro, and he was tough, bro. He was probably he wasn't. I'm trying to fucking think who. I think trying to even think who was on the Michigan team with him, but I don't think he was even the best player on the Michigan team. I feel like there was somebody better than him, bro. I just can't think.
I feel like in college, his brother was better than him overall in college. Moritz Wagner, he was a problem. For y'all in college, that nigga was a fucking problem.
I don't think they played together though.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm saying like, just overall, I feel like overall, like he had a better collegiate career, or he was better in college than Franz was. I heard more about Moritz Wagner than I did Franz Wagner. And then he got to the NBA.
Well, I think Mo Wagner's game just doesn't really translate to the NBA as much. But he's still solid though. But dude, bro, you get him on Germany. He's like,
that's what I'm saying. That's how they play. Mo Wagner's a problem in college.
You get him in the EuroLeague. He starts at the 5 in Germany and all their World Cup, all that FIBA international stuff.
NBA is different, bro.
It's fucking Dennis Schroeder, Mo Wagner, and Franz. I don't know the other two, but I know that's 3 of their 5 starters.
Yeah.
And that shit's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Dennis Schroeder facilitating, bro.
Yeah, but they're not beating. None of that.
Bro. When they won it not or not that long ago. I feel like it was against Team USA.
Was it?
It was probably before 2020. I think. Okay. I don't think it wasn't.
Canada's good now.
Yeah, Canada's good. Fucking France is up there.
RJ Barrett. Yeah, France is really good. Yeah. And fucking the one team that Jokic plays for. They're not
Serbia.
Bad. Yeah, Serbia's not bad.
Yeah, or because I feel like they got a few other. Or is Bogdanovic Serbian?
I think so. Yeah, I think he is.
Not the dude off Clippers. Or no, Bogdanovic.
Yeah,
Bogdanovic. That's what I meant. Bogdan. Yeah. But yeah, man. So it kind of wraps up Cleveland, Detroit a little bit. Tough way to go out for fucking Detroit for this season, but
they got to address, man.
Yeah.
It'll be
interesting to see.
You can't get a star player this summer or something close to it, and you gotta, get a fucking player off that bench that, or a couple knockdown shooters. Either way you go, you gotta get Cade, some help. You gotta give him another player that didn't create their own shot. Right? That's just really what it is. Like, they don't have that player at all. You got Dennis Jenkins. He can create his own shot, but he's good. But he's not a fucking.
He's not certified yet.
He's not. He's
got to prove himself a little bit, and he's got to. Because he wasn't in the starting lineup at all with Kane this year. Yeah. Like during the regular season.
Six man. We think of who. I don't even know who the fuck won the 6-man award this year.
It's not coming off the top of my head.
I can't even think. I can't think, but a good 6-man. Harper, great 6-man coming off the bench. Caruso, sure. Good 6-man.
Caruso, yeah.
You got Norman Powell. He's not.
I feel like Norman Powell is starting this year for Miami.
Yeah, but he's known more for everywhere else he's been off the bench. You know what I'm saying? He's normally off the fucking bench. Wasn't Nikhil Alexander Walker did he come off the bench?
No, I think he would. He might have been coming off the bench a little bit, but I feel like he was starting a bit once he got to Atlanta. Because he didn't start the season with Atlanta, did he? I feel like he got picked up or maybe he did. Maybe he got traded in the offseason.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, I feel like he was starting damn near the whole time. At least after they traded Trey.
Yeah, definitely after that. Yeah. I'm trying to think of another fucking good 6-man. He might,
bro, because I feel like he was up for most improved player.
Yeah, he won it.
Did he win it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they had back-to-back players that won it. Because Jalen Johnson won it last year. And then they had Nikhil Alexander win this year.
Okay. Well, yeah, so kind of, yeah. We can go into these conference finals a little bit. We got a few more minutes to wrap up on this one, but just going into dude. Knicks, Cavs, and San Antonio, OKC, dude. So I think everybody kind of knew that San Antonio and OKC would be coming up against each other in this conference finals.
Yeah.
It's a blockbuster matchup. Fucking San Antonio winning 4-0 in the regular season. I think Shea only played 2 of them. I don't think Wemby played all of them, but just the fact that they were able to beat them 4 times.
Missed a game or 2. J-Dub missed. I think it may have been 1 or 2 games out of those 4 where they had, if maybe not none, where they both had their full teams. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to get a judgment on that.
But
and I'll tell you this, before even you get, I think. Not saying that San Antonio, this is obviously not their ceiling, but Wemby dropped 40, had 20 rebounds, X amount of blocks. Castle played good. All those players played
Castle
good.
low-key played.
A little bit, yeah. But he played
plus.
good defense. I'll say that. And they didn't have Fox.
Ton of turnovers, though. Ton of turnovers.
They didn't have Fox.
Which was that, bro, because Castle was only averaging 3 turnovers in the whole playoffs.
Well, that's that OKC defense.
And he had 10 plus, but it's also because he was the primary ball handler. They didn't have De'Aaron. So the fact that they were able to play that well without their primary ball handler.
And how healthy will he be? How tender is that ankle when he comes back, right? That's another thing that we got to kind of look out for. And also, like I said,
the fact that they're up 1 game right now, though, it's like he's got like that.
But hear me out.
It buys him a little bit of extra time.
It does,
because he doesn't need to come back next game if he doesn't feel like he wants to. He ties it up 1-1.
He probably won't play. He probably won't play next time.
Because then they're going back to San Antonio. So if they tie it up 1-1, they go down 2-1. De'Aaron's had a few games off at that point. He plays his first game back at home.
We'll see how it goes. But I'll say this, bro. Minus Fox and the turnovers from Castle and kind of shooting bad, but that's kind of to be expected. A little bit as he's the second year, first year in the playoffs. Harper played really good.
Yeah,
but Harper is a better ball handler. He's more of a point guard, pure point guard than Castle is.
Yeah.
And so, with that being said, that OKC defense is just as good as San Antonio. It's a stalemate as far as defense between the two of them. Yeah, two things I want to touch on.
Two things
about that is, number one, their best player and, arguably second player, whatever, however you want to, slice it, didn't play good. Chet didn't even touch double digits, and Shea didn't shoot good. And they lost by how many points? I don't think double digits, right?
No.
It was like 5. So that's my point.
Might have been like 5 or 6.
And then
in double OT.
Not to mention,
Shea did play better in the second half. Yeah. But Caruso had fucking 30.
Yeah,
that motherfucker was looking like Steph out there.
He was, bro.
He was hitting. He
was, and J-Dub played good as well. But Kason Wallace didn't play good. McCain didn't play good.
You'd have to pull up the book.
I looked earlier. None of them had. Kason Wallace didn't have over double. None of the bench players for OKC had over double digits. But also, you look back, that 3 that Wemby hit. I mean, tough shot,
almost
deep,
half,
right? That's what I mean. So that's what I'm saying. If he misses that shot, game's different, right? So he hit a great shot in OKC. Their best players didn't play. Wemby played as good as phenomenal. You can expect. That's my point. He played phenomenal, and they won by, we'll just say, I don't know, but 6 points.
They didn't have their point guard. OKC has their full team. They didn't have their point guard, bro. So you have Dylan Harper stepping in. He's been off the bench all playoffs. He steps in and fucking plays a game where he's fucking put in a stat line with Magic Johnson, bro. So he steps in. Stephon Castle still has 10 turnovers. Yeah, he didn't shoot very great either. He still put up 20 plus points. Still put up a good amount of assists. Like, he still had a good stat line. He only had one steal, no blocks.
Reflections.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Dylan Harper had 7 of them though. Dylan Harper had 7 steals, bro.
I mean, some of that
Castle had 1. So
it's like could have been from. Pressures from other. You gotta look. Sometimes, bro, like a player that can get fucking no steals or no whatever, but they playing good, tight fucking D the whole goddamn game.
Sure.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, and he played good D on Shea. Right? Like, Shea, that's who they put on him.
OKC was also attacking Castle a lot, and they were kind of getting him into foul trouble a little bit because they knew
he's younger. Yes, his first playoff goal.
But so, I mean, the fact that he was able to pad the stat line a bit, and he threw the oop to Wemby that eventually clinched the game for them in double OT, and he was hype as hell after it. So, like, even after having as bad of a game off, like, not even offensively, just turnover wise, like just turning the ball over as much as he did, and just not looking as comfortable as he has been on offense. To clinch that game in OKC, it was harder than they thought. But if OKC comes back and wins that game, the Spurs have been up all game. Like they've had the momentum all game. Like the Spurs had to close that, and they did. So if OKC closes it, then that's a different series.
I'll say this.
The Spurs feel a bit defeated at that point, and they might go down 2-3-0.
I'll say this. I mean, it's a big game either way, because OKC absolutely does not want to go down 0-2 going back to San Antonio.
They can't.
But it depends on, if OKC wins, it depends on how they win.
For sure.
Right? If they go out and they pop them by 20, if the OKC that we know, that we've seen, or who have played, and also let's not forget, bro. Okay, for one, that's the first fucking playoff loss of the season.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not done.
Phoenix,
hold on,
LA.
Okay, I hear you, bro. I'm just listen, bro. I hear you.
They lost to this team all 4 times they played them.
Wait, listen, bro. So how close? Okay, I got something for. So you want to say that? How close is that game between Portland and Phoenix? Very close. Correct. So that determines the seeding.
Like 2 of them.
I'm talking about in the playoff. They get in, the play-in.
The play-in. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That determines the seeding. Let's not pretend like Portland is some fucking scrubs. Like Phoenix is that much better than Portland. Okay, I'm just gonna say that right now. I'm just gonna say it right now, bro.
San Antonio, fucking.
They beat them 4-1, and then they beat and OKC swept them, right? But the difference was Portland was in a lot of those games. We looked it up. We looked up the box score. A lot of those times San Antonio took over in 4. OKC, the game was over at halftime or third quarter.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. And the same with LA was a little bit different. And granted, yes, Minnesota's way better. Yes, especially without Luka. I get that. But they're tired. You got to say a little bit like you won 8 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? And you're coming off of a week worth of rest. We see that in how Cleveland kind of got up on New York and they woke up. Right, and they got took it overtime, and they were fortunate enough to win. But OKC for me
couldn't do it.
They couldn't, bro. But I'm just saying OKC. I called it though. I also said that I think that San Antonio is going to win Game 1. I said I think it's going to be close, but San Antonio will win Game 1. But I also said I do not expect Shea to duplicate. Wemby is a phenomenal player. Yes, he is, bro.
He's gonna get his stats no matter what.
Yes, he is. But that's my point. Shea, if he goes out and he has like when I bet if he has one of those Shea games, where halftime he got 19 points, I think they're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? He's a great player. He's a phenomenal player. Shea he's gonna go down in the Hall of Fame when it's all said and done. Those type of players don't have consecutive or 3-4 game a bad series, right? Like you look at me like they're a James Harden type or a Paul George or you know what I'm saying? Like if you're a fucking LeBron, a Kobe, a Giannis, a Kawhi, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Whether you lose, you might lose, but you're gonna get off, right? And Donovan Mitchell is kind of what you mean. Like I'm not putting him on, but Donovan Mitchell, like when someone Detroit, like I don't
gonna lie, fucking Donovan got off tonight.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like he's like those type of players losing, they gonna get there.
He's gonna average a lot, right? Series, no matter what.
Yeah, and OKC knows what's at stake. They know they didn't play. Neither one of them didn't play their best brand of basketball, right? But like I said, I don't expect De'Aaron Fox to play. If he does play, they're going to limit his minutes, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like that right there gives the momentum. It levels it out right out. It's 0-0, even though San Antonio still has home court advantage. But OKC won a championship last year. They basically brought everybody fucking back that they had last year. You can't never underestimate the heart of a champion, for one. And when you have arguably the best player in the fucking league on their 2-time fucking MVP back-to-back champion, you know what I'm saying? Let's not discredit this man.
Glazing.
No, bro, I'm not glazing, bro, but like, come on, bro. Like, you glazing Wemby then. I'm just saying, like, why give the man his flowers? If you're good at what you do, if you're great, what is the problem, bro? Yes, you can say the free throws, but that mid-range is fucking deadly. I don't care what I've seen him too many times, even without a foul.
It's just
he's 6'6".
It's just the fact that his team is so fucking good.
They are, bro,
all around, bro. So is he really like?
He is that good, bro. I believe he is, bro. Because we didn't, bro. Before that, we weren't saying that 2 years ago, but he was still averaging 30 fucking points a game. I'm just saying the year they lost, in the year before that, he averaged 27. So he's averaged 27, 30, 30, and then 30 again. Yes, he is that guy. He is, but that's what you want, bro. You don't want your, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same with Jordan. Yes, he went out with Brown. I mean, like, you need those complementary players to win that championship. Curry, as good as he was, without Klay Thompson, without Dre Green, without Iguodala,
KD,
yeah, but even he had fucking he had a championship before that.
I'm saying he got 2 with him though.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But like, I mean, you add KD to that, that's just like, that's crazy. They didn't even need him. They could have got anybody else but that motherfucker. Like, they did not need him. The second best player or third, whatever you mean, in the NBA at the time.
They got him though.
Right? They did. And everybody knew. Everybody knew, it was going to be number championships. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you look back on those teams. Look at Boston. They just won. Who's the best player is Tatum. But they had Jaylen Brown. They had Derek White. They had Drew Holiday, Porzingis.
Yeah.
Like,
Al Horford.
Right. And you look at Jokic. They had that Denver team was good. Healthy Aaron Gordon. A healthy Jamal Murray. Bruce Brown, like, you had, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not gonna fuck, like, that's what it is. And yes, he has a good team, but he's also cut like that. We all know that. We know when it's game 6, game 7, we know when ball in his hands, it's time to go. He's one of them players. He's not shying away from the moment, bro. He's not passing that bitch. He's not doing it. Even if he shoots bad, he's shooting the ball. He's going to get his points. He's going to make that impact on the game. So that's what I'm saying. He did not, the whole game, I expect him to be very aggressive come out in the game 2. I expect him to be, ultra aggressive. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped damn near 15, 20 in the first quarter. They're at home. They know what's at stake. San Antonio also has inexperience, right? That's something you have to factor in. They've never been in game 7. Game 7 changes everything. That shit is mental. That, like, they haven't been in that before. They haven't been this deep.
Been to a game 6.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, they did.
Minnesota,
okay. But game 7, and also game 7 would be in OKC. So in hostile territory. So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you never know.
They gotta close it out. I mean, one of the teams has to win at 4-2. I mean, but it's.
And Wemby, like I said, Wemby. You expect Wemby to drop 40, 20, and whatever the next game? I don't. So that's what I'm saying.
He's probably not, but I'd still put him.
He played as best as he could.
I'd still put him for another 25 and 10.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like,
25 and 10 was
out of the best 2 players. He played He played, except like legendary, legendary, 40, and they only won by 4 points.
40 and 20 doubles his fucking numbers over the years.
He's a dog, bro.
That literally doubles it, bro. So like I'm saying,
it's only a matter of time before he gets that ring and the face of whatever. We know the face right now is Shea. Shea is the face of the league right now.
Wemby,
he's coming.
Fucking game,
and until he gets that ring and MVP, then he will, bro. If he beats Shea and he gets a championship, then we have more than an argument or discussion. But if he loses to Shea, or if he gets to the finals and does not win, we can't say that. How could we? He doesn't have a ring. He doesn't have MVP. We can say he's coming. He's getting there.
If they face New York, I don't think there's a way that New York can beat them. There's a way.
New York, you crazy, bro? They played them. They beat them this year. I think both times. You were big on showing me that Pistons and New York shit this year, and how many times y'all blew them out. Right? You were big on showing me that, and even against Cleveland,
because we did, bro.
Okay, but New York beat them both times in the fucking little. I think the first time the championship game they beat them. I know that for a fact. The fucking NBA Cup, whatever shit it was,
the championship.
Yeah, they beat them. New York won.
Okay.
I remember we were talking. I was like, bro, I'm telling you, because San Antonio was on 11-game win streak at that time. So they were a little tired. Like, it's hard to win that many times, be good that many times in a row. It's on a Sunday. New York beat them.
Especially,
I think New York blew them out.
Especially in the Cup final.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think New York beat them by like 15. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, bro. New York, I think they match up good with both because of who they have and that offense, bro, and the defense, because they can defend and score.
It's the same thing with San Antonio at the same.
They can't, bro. They can, bro. Too. So but they have multiple. OKC has multiple defenders as well, but I think Mitchell Robinson is a better defender to me than whatever people would say I'm crazy than Chet and Hartenstein. I think Mitchell Robinson is very good. His only knock has been
Wemby. I was
no.
Oh, well, don't know what you fucking say.
Okay, listen, bro. My whole, you know what I was thinking the other day, bro. My whole thing with that, with the Wemby shit is like
he doesn't play for more than 20 minutes.
I'll say this, bro. Hold on. My thing
Mitchell
with
Robinson
that
is a lot. Like he's
a liability on offense because he shoots 43% from the free throw line. That's why he's not in the game that much. Because he shoots that bad from the free throw line. He's not good offensively.
He can't move on. He can't like
sitting in that paint. Bro. He's a good defender. He's a good defender. A very good defender. Injuries has been his biggest issue in his whole career. He's never played, I think, more than 50, 60 games in his career. Injuries. And then also he's a liability on offense, kind of like Rudy Gobert. It's all like he can't shoot free throws. He's not that good. But defensively, look what he did to Embiid. Look what he did in the first round, or who did New York play against fucking all the people they threw. I mean, they didn't really have a really good big man, but Jalen Johnson is big. Fucking right, yes,
or Clint Capella's in Houston now.
Fucking Kuminga.
Yeah,
I mean, he protected the paint very well, and also the fact that Cat is always in foul trouble. He comes in, he plays really well.
Yeah, for sure.
My thing with the whole, Wemby thing is like, I feel like when players are like that, bro, it's kind of hard to judge, in my opinion, how good they are defensively. Right? Because, and he is very good. He is. But I'm saying, but when you're also 7'4",
if you try to put
when you're 7'4", it's hard.
If you try to put anything up in the paint, bro, he's swatting that bitch, bro.
Because of what? Because of what?
His wings, bro.
That's my point. But sometimes defense is technique, right? So I'm just saying, bro, sometimes you are good by default of your body that you were gifted, right?
I mean, bro,
I'm not taking anything right. I understand that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's a very thin line, bro. I'm walking a thin line. I get it, brother. That's why I said it's very hard to determine that.
Wemby can't fucking shrink him or like make his wingspan smaller.
I know. I'm just saying.
He can't make it bigger or smaller, bro. He's only got what he's got.
I understand.
He's got to play with what he's got, bro.
I understand. I'm just saying. I get it. I'm just saying, but like when, if you're 7'4", it's hard. All you gotta do is do this.
Nobody can do anything in the paint.
Right, that's my point. Are you really that good, or are you just because you're that big?
I mean,
I'm just saying, Zach. Come on, bro.
I mean, bro, the fact that he gets the bro. No,
hear me out.
He's that good, bro.
Okay, I understand that, but hear me out. If you like 7'3" and I'm 6'5", you can just dunk on me every time. That has nothing to do with skill set. But that's because you're bigger than me. I can literally be better
guarding me though. The only people that are guarding Wemby.
I'm saying we playing 1-on-1.
They only have fucking bro. Okay, but the people that are matching up on Wemby, especially in the playoffs, are only fucking like 6'8", 6'9", or over, or above, and are all athletic. Like, bro, the people. But
he really ain't played against a really, bro.
So they went up against Portland, and then they went up against Minnesota. They were, bro,
their big men aren't good. That's what I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying, bro. It's hard to judge because big men aren't what they are these days, bro.
Like primary defenders.
Yeah, I would like to see his numbers against Jokic, Embiid, players like that. Like, it's hard because it's not big men like that.
Move like him.
Right, you had Shaq, you had centers, Yao Ming, But
the fact that he's got his.
I'm not saying he's good.
That he's got his fucking
great defender.
The fact that Wemby's got his fucking dribble move, like, bro.
I'm talking about defensively. Just defensively.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, bro. But also he has a small frame too, and it's not like how the old NBA was big body. Where you know what I'm saying? But he also
like just when he puts his hands out,
it's
bro.
Too much. He's a problem.
Too much, bro.
He is. But that's what I'm saying, bro.
And that's when you try and get over him, you can't. You gotta pass.
That's how big he is.
You have to, bro. But then
I want to see him against somebody with a good skill set.
Okay.
Chet is okay. Chet is middle of the range for me. But he's not aggressive. He's not consistent. Yeah. Against the worst defenders, Chet isn't. He was going against DeAndre Ayton and fucking Jackson Hayes. And he averaged, 20 in the series, but he didn't really, Chet is not that type of player.
12 in that series.
Against the Lakers?
Yeah.
Okay, that proves my. There you go.
12.
That proves my.
He said 20? I said 12.
He said, 12. Sorry to break it to you, bro, but yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just, I like to see him against a good, and it's tough because they're all gone. I mean, Cat is decent, but he's not going to play against, and there's not really that many really good big men anymore. It's not.
Yeah.
They're we can think of 5 off the top of our heads, right? That's really good. It's a guard-led game now. Guards and forwards.
Bro, I mean, what I was saying earlier when we were talking about that Cleveland-Detroit series, man. Bro, you got to have people that can knock down shots in fucking clutch time, bro. You got to have people that can knock down timely shots. Especially in the playoffs, bro. If you're not knocking down shots, you're not going to win, bro. Because you can't rely on fucking driving in the paint. You just can't. You have to be able to knock down fucking fucking in 2K, bro. You gotta move the ball. You have to move the ball. You gotta get assists. You gotta get fucking open looks. And it's just it's all about ball movement and fucking just finding open looks. And even contested looks. You gotta be able to knock a few of those down. And that's ultimately the game changers in those 5, 6, 7 point games. Because we know how a game can be close as fuck at the end, and then a team pulls away in the last minute, and they end up winning by 5 or 6. But it's been close all the way down the fourth quarter at least.
Missed a couple shots that you were rushing or hurrying up.
That's what or a few dumbass turnovers.
Yeah, because you're in a rush.
Stupid turnovers, and 2 or 3 of them bitches. Yeah. Cost you the game ultimately, but we only got a few minutes left.
So try to get as much as we can. This Cleveland,
New York game 1.
What a game
tonight. Another OT game. Great game.
Thank God. Some good basketball. I'm happy. Back-to-back nights. That's all I want to see is good basketball.
Cleveland, bro. First 3 quarters, they were fucking pulling away good. I guess not all 3 quarters.
No, yeah. It was
in the
half and half. But then 5-2 because they won the second and third. Yeah, they won the second and third. New York won the first, fourth, and overtime. Yeah. Realistically, it wasn't a whole quarter's length, but
New York had that long run at the end.
They woke up.
I think they were down 92.
That's crazy, bro.
92 to fucking 70,
that defense, bro. The fact that they got defense. That's what I'm man. They
do, bro.
Can lock. They held down to the top fucking.
Ananobi back now too, so they got their full team.
The only weakness on that defense.
Bridges knocked down some fucking clutch shots, bro, for sure.
They all did.
Bronson was a fucking bucket.
Fuck, bro.
Like always, unfortunately. Fuck that little motherfucker.
That dude, bro.
Honestly, I'm glad he's not doing it against the Pistons, bro. I would be much more sad tonight if the Pistons and the Knicks played. And
you picked New York too. You picked New York to win, so
I didn't really officially pick them.
I felt like you did.
No, bro.
You just said fuck Cleveland. You just say I feel like they have a chance.
So I'm saying this round.
I'm saying I'm saying about this round though.
Oh, okay.
You picked New York. Specifically this game.
I definitely picked New York for this round, bro. I think New York. If New York doesn't make the finals, it wouldn't necessarily be a choke. I don't think.
Oh yes, it would.
Yeah, but bro, you go
out and get another coach. You lose to Cleveland. There's no Boston. There's no Philly. There's no fucking magical Pacer team. You lose to fucking Cleveland. No offense. I'm just saying New York, bro.
It's tough, bro. But
you gotta win this series for New York.
If Harden, bro,
what do you do after this?
As much as I don't like Harden. Bro, you kind of
What do you do?
You gotta stay with it, bro.
That's my point. Okay, what I'm saying is like, bro, that's the most demoralizing thing.
Yeah, it is, bro. But that's what you live with in sports,
everybody.
Bro.
Yeah,
you gotta, bro. This was their
that's
first.
What makes it
their first year with the new coach, bro, and they were fucking as hot as they were, and they just gotta go in.
No matter, they gotta win. They have to.
They have to. Bro,
that's a disappointment.
They definitely
maybe not win a championship. But they have to get to the finals. Yeah. For this year, New York was the odds-on favorite to get to the fucking finals from the East from the beginning. They're the favorite. Boston surprised everybody. Jason Tatum surprised everybody up until the playoffs. When they didn't. When they fucking let Philly come back for 3. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they were...
I ain't gonna lie. Because fucking if New York had to play... I mean, maybe if New York had to play Boston...
They would have beat them again.
Yeah. I mean...
they would have beat them again.
I mean, they probably would have... Like, just the way that Philly played them the last 3 games.
Bro, tonight showed that New York is on a different type of high, bro. They're on a different type of vibe. And I get it. It's... in your division, it's in your goddamn conference, your pick, bro. But you gotta reckon like they are on a different.
They are, bro.
Granted, San Antonio's playing good. They are, but New York,
they're on a roll, bro, for sure.
They played a good
offense.
They played a young
offense is flowing.
They are. Sure. They played a young, good Atlanta team that was up and coming. And they were down fucking 2-1.
They were.
You know what I'm saying? They came out and punched them right in the fucking mouth and damn near beat them by 60. Then you turn around with a pretty much, healthy fucking Philadelphia team, smacked them right in the fucking mouth on their home court again by 40. Then you come out and you're down by fucking 18, whatever, with 4 minutes to go, and you come back and win by double digits. I think they won by an overtime, didn't they?
I don't know.
Didn't they win by 10? I think they won by 10. I think that's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
really did anything in overtime.
That's to me that's those is like they got that fucking Cinderella shoe. They got that fucking that twinkle in their eye. And I just think that OKC and San Antonio series is gonna be a dogfight, right? I just think it's gonna be tough for both. Of them in New York, Cleveland could or New York. It could, I mean, I don't. It's hard, man.
I think it could, I mean, bro, Cleveland could definitely take two games for sure.
Because if you look at it,
and then it goes then it goes to a game 6. Whoever wins that game, or however it goes after that first game in Cleveland, I think. Because like if New York wins next game, then I think
next game is the most pivotal. Okay. In my opinion, I think if New York goes up 2-0, it's a sweep. But then you got their games in Cleveland, bro. Cleveland's only lost 1 time on the road, so you got to expect Donovan Mitchell to go crazy, and they gonna shut hard now.
But Cleveland's big man, bro. Fucking Mobley's gonna. I feel like Mobley's gonna get his, and Jared Allen is also but
they got a big man that can take
too.
They got big men that can take them out of the paint though. Yeah, for sure. That's the difference. One of them 2 big ass motherfuckers going to come out of the paint. Whether it's Mobley or they gonna sit there and let Towns shoot all day, they're not. So that's what I'm saying. Like if Cleveland wins the next game, then we're looking at maybe a 6, maybe 7 game series. Maybe that's a dogfight. But if New York wins, they go up 2-0. Going back to Cleveland, I think.
In the first 2 games, or in the first 2 series for the Cavs this year, bro, the Cavs went up 2-0 on Toronto, 7-game series. The Pistons went up 2-0 on the Cavs, 7-game series. Bro, the Cavs have been in 2 7-game series, and both times a team started off 2-0. So it's like,
well, they started off 2-0 once, and then started off down 0-2. But this is a different team. New York is better than Detroit.
Bro, but you got, bro. I mean, bro,
and they're better than fucking Toronto.
Donovan Mitchell, bro. You know he's a player that can fucking get off whenever he needs.
He can, bro. But what I'm saying is, Detroit didn't have that extra player to supplement that.
Bro, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? New York does. Even if Brunson shoots 7 for 23.
But then they
have 4 or 5 other players.
Cleveland still have, bro.
Cleveland doesn't.
Hard, bro. Are you telling me Harden can't get
Harden's
off like that?
Harden's going to continue to fade.
Okay.
He gonna keep, in my
This
opinion.
motherfucker's been yelling, Cleveland.
Who did I say was going to win the series?
Bro.
Who did I say is probably going to win the championship? It's New York, the way they're playing. And they showed it again tonight. I thought they were going to lose. The way Cleveland's playing. And they came on and fucking won.
Yeah.
That right there shows some grit, some toughness at home or not.
Yeah,
regardless.
For sure, bro. It's at MSG. They were down, crowd got behind them, man. And they fucking were able to pull it out.
Their best player was the best player in the court, which he tends to always be.
So
I trust him more than Mitchell and Harden combined.
wrapping up this fucking
podcast.
First round of the Eastern Conference semis, game ones. We got Eastern Conference, Western Conference switching off nights. So we got a game for the next fucking week and a half.
Yeah.
Hopefully both the series go a little bit longer, and we
That's
can.
all I want is some good basketball.
Yeah, just get treated to some fucking close, good games. Maybe see one or two more go to OT. But
Yes, sir.
yeah, so I mean, hopefully we'll be back next Tuesday.
Oh, we will.
Same spot.
Yep.
Wrapping up some more of these Eastern Conference semis, but ZBD will be back soon.